Altergeist takes down a critical top cut finish here, showing the world that, well, sometimes Mystic Mine is a really good card. You guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. JoJo ASMR helped me put together the Australian regional breakdown for you guys today, and I'm not gonna lie, this is actually quite interesting. So the most represented deck in the room was Branded Tier with Despia. Now, let that sink in for a moment. You are playing a lot of combination cards in order to kind of get this package off the ground. And I do think that, you know, the more good stuff fusion decks that you can kind of shove together and make work out actually ends up being quite beneficial at the end of the day, which is quite nice. We also had Tier Sprite ended up winning the event here. We'll be taking a look at that deck list here in a second. You'll see like your combinations of cards that you're using in order to get like the best maximized results for that package. And then we have Altergeist, which we knew about previously. JoJo took down a massive regional, getting second place, which, you know what, I'm going to clap for that again. We'll recover some of these deck lists for you guys here so you have a little bit of an idea of what's going on. We also have one Mathmech in Top Cut, and let me tell you, Mathmech just continues to be that deck that doesn't go away. Ever since Circular entered into the format, this has been pretty much a one-of piece for so long. People still don't know how to handle the deck. The deck's combo lines are still that insane. It's definitely a good thing. We also had one Punk Eldritch in Top Cut, which synchro good stuff effectively. You just kind of set up, laugh at your opponent. Maybe you play a combination of the adventure package in there, possibly. We also had one Drytron in Top Cut, which Drytron with 3 Ben 10 doesn't surprise me to see that that deck is still, you know, functioning and doing well. Scythelock is a heck of a thing, and the fact that deck gets access to it, it's pretty good. And we also had one Pure Sprite in Top Cut. Now, I know how, you know, unhappy some people might be to hear that, but I mean, Lost and Ronan Totem only did so much against the deck. So we're going to pass on over to those deck lists now, shall we? All right, the first deck we're going to be looking at here was first place out of the regional, which was basically your 4-card, 5-card Sprite package built into your main deck. Your whole life purpose for this package is you want to make sure that you can accelerate effectively through and get to Smashers. Smashers is one of the best cards that you could actually hope to have in a deck like this. We have one copy of Albion because of, you know, Brandon and High Spirits. Triple Space Rock, 2 copies of Sprite Blue. We have 1 copy of Sprite Jet, 1 copy of Sprite Red, triple copies of Happiness with triple copies of Merly, triple copies of Reno Heart, triple copies of good old Shay Ren, and then we have triple copies of Brandon and High Spirits, 1 Called by the Good, 1 Foolish Bro, triple copies of Forbidden Droplet, 1 Instant Fusion, triple Paralineo with 1 Smashers, triple Super Poly, 1 good old Terraforming, 2 Talents, triple copies of the Dino Nuggies, and 1 Solic. Extra deck down here, we have 1 Zeroboros, 1 Bomber Dragon, 2 copies of Sprite Elf, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Dahark with 1 Gigantic Sprite, 1 Arsenal Zeus, 1 Abestoler, 1 Kitagalos, 1 Kaleido, 1 Draco Stapelia, 1 Mudmud, 1 copy of Garuda, and 1 Des Frog for, you know, your Brandon and High Spirits play. Side deck here, you got triple Ghost Reaper. I want a Ghost Reaper reveal the Des Frog someday. We have triple copies of Spooky Dogwood, 1 Spell Canceller because, haha. We have 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Dugaris, triple Cosmic, and triple copies of Evenly Matched here, wrapping up your first place finish out of this regional. Actually, quite a nice little wrap up here for this. Next up here, this is the absolute power of the event. I will say, in terms of what you're looking at here for Altergeist, it is kind of nice to see Kunguri show up. I believe, what was it, out of the European event, we saw that Kunguri ended up being a side card for a majority of the event for Altergeist. So to see that a build like this has showed up and has kind of taken a different approach to the deck is actually kind of nice. It's all about like the little tech choices and things that you can have within a format here, which is kind of pretty cool. So we have 1 Kunguri, 2 copies of Marionetter. I mean, I guess for like the grind game you might miss one of these, but alright. Triple copies of Melizik, triple copies of Multi-Faker. Only 1 Silguidos here, but you can actually re-access this, you know, through Sprite Elf. Like, you definitely, you have some cute little interactions here. We have triple copies of Cyframe Gamma with one driver. We have triple copies of Demise of the Land, triple copies of Mystical Mine, triple copies of Pot of Duality, and triple Prosperity for digging. We have one Secret Village of the Spellcasters for Paralyzation, one Terraforming with the one Manifestation, one Protocol, triple copies of Imperm, your one Metaverse, triple Personal Spoofing, and of course, triple Rivalry Warlords, because why would you not want to play, one of the better cards? We have one Sprite Elf, one Selene, one Anima with one Linkuriboh, one Dahark, one Artemis with one Prime Banshee, one Memory Gant, triple copies of Hextia, one Access Machine, one Gigantic Sprite, one Downer Magician, and one Sky Thunder. Our side deck here is triple Ash Blossom, triple Dimension Shifter, one Pankratops, triple Cosmic Cyclone, one Secret Village again. So we have two Secret Village to paralyze the opponent in case of anything that they're trying to do. We have one Set Rotation, and then triple copies of the big Solemn Judgment, friend, wrapping up your Altergeist take for this format. And like I said, the more power that you can sit on here, and actually navigate here. This deck is a little bit grindier than most, but if it breaks its grind, it will lose. It's a double-edged sword at the end of the day. Next up here is another tier deck. So this is going to be your tier Despia package that we were talking about, where you kind of see that this deck extends out its package a little bit more, but you're still a little bit more extended within the realm of this, which is perfectly fine. So we have one Albion, two Woobers, triple copies of Ash Blossom, and triple Effect Veiler. Only one Fallen of Albaz. We have triple Space Rock, one Shaddoll Beast, triple Havness with triple Merly, one copy of Reno Heart, triple copies of Shayren, two copies of Branded Fusion, two Branded and High Spirits, two Branded Opening with one Instant Fusion, two Paralenio, triple copies of Super Polymerization, one Terraforming, triple Imperm, and one copy of Solic. Down in the extra deck, we have one Dahark, one Time Thief Reader with one Abyss Dweller, two copies of Kitgalos, one Kaleido Heart, one Draco Stapelia, two Draco Stapelia, one Mudmud, one Mirjade, one Lubellion, one Garuda, one Winda, one Desfrog, and one Albion. Side deck here is triple Droll and Lockbird, two Big Balls, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, one Harvey's Feather Duster, triple copies of Deck Devastation Virus, and triple copies of Evenly Matched here. Wrapping up a little bit more copy and paste in terms of your combination builds, I feel like. Because the branded package will do what you need it to do at the end of the day, but is this going to be crazy, good? Is it... I don't know. It was good enough to succeed here, which I definitely will say is good. Next up is MathMech. Yes. The deck that's called Did I Draw Circular? Yes. Do I win the game? Yes. I also like we're playing the one Skullmeister. Additional hand traps for bridging the gaps is really good. I also we got Firecracker down here for time. So we got triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, triple copies of Kra, triple Effect Veiler, 2 Edition, triple copies of Circular with triple copies of Dimeter, 2 copies of Sigma, 2 copies of Subtraction, triple copies of Space Rock, triple Parallel Exceed, and 1 Skullmeister. And then we got triple Sign Up Mining, 1 Feather Duster for the annoyances of the format, 1 MathMech Equation, triple Small World, triple Imperm, and 1 copy of Superfactorial. So we're on a 1-1 split between these. I think that's perfectly fine. Induction's a good card, but I feel like at certain points it ends up missing. Down here we have 1 Update Jammer, 1 Transcode Talker, 1 Splash Mage, 1 Almirage, 1 Link Disciple with 1 Link Devotee, 1 copy of good old Linkuriboh, 1 IP with 1 Heatzel, 1 Cyber's Wicked, 1 Appa with 1 access code, 1 Laplace, and 2 Alambertians. Then we have 1 Firecracker because time is a constraint, 2 copies of Ghost Ogre, triple Spooky Dogwood, triple Twin Twisters, triple Anti-Scam Fragrance, and triple copies of Solemn Judgment here, wrapping up your MathMech list. And last but not least here, we have Punk Eldritch, Synchro Good Stuff, Turbo. Oh man, we are actually playing Terrors of the Overroot at 3. So we have 2 Golden Lords, 1 Wagon, 1 Madam Spider, 2 Deer Notes, 2 Foxy Tune, 1 Ogre Dance, 2 copies of Xiamen, 1 Shirokatsai with 1 Callby, 2 Eldland, 1 Black Awakening, triple Teleport, 1 Extreme Session, triple Super Poly, triple Conk, triple Scarlet, triple Gozen, 2 Hugwaro, 1 Dangerous Gabu, triple copies of Skill Drain, triple Terrors of the Overroot, and triple There Can Only Be One. And the extra get 1 Lina, 1 Link Spider, 1 Unicorn, 1 IP, 1 Railgun, 1 Photon Lord, 1 Bamboozling, 1 Amazing Dragon, 1 Psychic Punisher, 1 Jam Driving Dragon, 1 Draco Berserker, 1 Rising Carp, 1 Dracostabile, 1 Mudmud, and 1 Garuda. Side deck here we got Triple Crow, Triple Lava Golem, 1 copy of Galaxy Cyclone, Triple EV, Triple Evenly, and 2 copies of Solemn Judgment. Wrapping up your breakdown for Australia. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment about how much you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.